हेलो गाइस, आज हम क्यूडी गेम खेलने जा रहे हैं सीजन द लेटर टू द फ्यूचर।
Are you? I don't know, but I'm writing to you anyway. Where are you? How far in the future? Where'd you find my journal? I may never know, but you can know me from what I put down on these pages. I come from a little village in the mountains. No one has left here since before I was born. But our lives changed overnight. Just a few days ago when my best friend had a prophetic dream. A vision that the elder said means the season is going to end soon. The world is about to enter a new era. A great change is coming. Everyone was afraid. I was surrounded by questions and I began to feel how little I know. What is this season that is about to end? And why is it ending? What exactly is out there that could turn the world inside out? If there are still voices singing and laughing in the wilderness, I could record them before they're gone. I also thought of my dad, who always wanted to see the outside world but never did. So, I asked if I could leave. The elder had one condition for letting me go. That I take what I collect to the museum, a palace of art and memory at the edge of the earth. She says it's the only place safe from the turmoil of a changing season. I hope that's where you're reading this now. I can't stop the change that is coming, but this time on Earth could live on in these pages. What it looks like, sounds like, how it feels to be alive right now. I'm writing to you at the crack of dawn on the morning I leave home. I can smell breakfast cooking in the other room, and I can hear my mom's voice. My bag and Dad's camera, ready for the great departure.
Three, two, one, hooray! Mr. Lotto's here. I'm tired.
last moment in this little house. There used to be 3 of us here. My mom and dad and me. Soon it will be just her. Her and all these memories. But in this moment, everything is the same as ever. Until I shift my weight. The floorboards creak. Mom hears it and turns to me. You're up. What are you doing standing there? Time to get going. It's gonna be a beautiful morning. I'm making progress. Thumb burner, camera, recorder, travel bag, breakfast is in progress. Still gotta make the pendant. We haven't used this in so long. Good thing I saved the instructions. Just as you would use a shield to protect your body, an identity pendant protects your mind. Your thoughts, memories, everything that makes you, you. You don't wear them here in the village anymore. But if you're going into the outside world, I'll feel better when you've got a pendant shielding you. Diseases of the mind, like the dream sickness. It was Dr. Fumio's last invention. He realized that some psychedelic maladies were impossible to cure, so he made the pendant to prevent them in the first place. If you have a better idea how to protect your brain from being destroyed, let's hear it. That's what I thought. In times of war, a pendant can be used to identify a body. Let's skip that part. Objects have 2 layers, the physical and the mental. The pendant needs to absorb both. 1. Collect a sentimental object for each sense. Sound, smell, feel, sight, taste. 2. Feel the sense and speak aloud a memory of the object. 3. Feed the object into the burner. The memory will leave the speaker as it is transferred to the pendant. It means I forget the memory after I say it. It's supposed to be painless. At least. Okay, so this old tape should work for our sense of sound. I remember you and I fell asleep listening to this tape. Your dad came home. We all rested together until it got dark. What an odd feeling. Like an absence, disappearing. The empty space fills itself back in until I forget that I forgot anything at all. I'm glad I'm only losing a few memories. If I lost 2 I wouldn't even know who you are. You should pick the rest of the objects. I live the memories, but you have them in a pendant forever. So they should be important to you. They should be parts of your identity you want to be sure to protect. So think about what these items and what the memories will preserve about you. Let's do smelling. Find an object with a strong odor and that holds a piece of you. Sweet wax, honey. Oh, I've tried to save things. Ancient perfume, sweet. Nothing is ever lost. What did you choose for smell? Let's breathe in deep. Your dad used to bring these flowers home from his climbs.
They only grow high up in the mountains. He was a great climber. He even found us a new source of water. I hoped after he would climb less, maybe even retire, but he always wanted to explore. And the only direction to go was up. Maybe the elder is letting you leave out of guilt for what happened to your dad. If someone has the energy to leave, it needs to go somewhere. He fell into the fits. Never found his body. But doesn't he rest with us at night? Doesn't he appear in our dreams? How can such a human being depart this earth without leaving behind a trace? A trace as strong as the flowers would still have been scent. No, I don't want to lose this one. I can't lose this one. Can we put the flowers back, please? Yes, you're right. Now touch. Pick something with the texture you like. Soft, cold, smooth. I used to see souls everywhere. So what did you end up choosing? Okay. There were years when you saw faces everywhere. We had to be gentle with everything in case it had a soul. I remember you saw some sticks on the ground in the shape of a face. I was so worried. What would happen if the wind blew? I secretly put the sticks away and showed you the face. Oh, this thing. Look. She transformed, I said. You were so serious, studying, thinking how a soul could transform. Eventually you stopped seeing faces everywhere. Does the world have fewer souls in it now than when you were a child? Or are they still out there? I'm fine. Let's do sight mix. Pick something that looks nice. I handled when I was a child. This speaks to how my mom loves me. So, what did you end up choosing? Oh, I remember it so well. It's not as bad now, but in the old days, not many children live long enough to grow up. We believed if a child could make it to the age of 9, they'd be all right. This print was made of your hand when you turned 9. My father and I couldn't believe we really had a healthy girl. An old deep fear inside of me finally went away. We saw you would just keep growing and growing. Everything was going to be okay.
कितनी चीज़ें डालेगी इसमें?
For taste, we can eat breakfast and feed some to the burner. Memory I'll use is a memory for me right now. I wanted to have it forever. Standing here, we're having a last taste of life.
और पता नहीं कितनी चीज़ें डालनी पड़ती हैं
Now
इसमें.
protected by lost memories. A gem of home around your neck. This is my only condition for letting you go. You must promise me never to take the pendant off. And never tamper with it. Okay? And I'm okay with you leaving. I think the camera and bag are still in your room. It's time to gather them up. I've lost so much. How could the world ask me to lose you too?
कर दे महीना पहले मेरी गांड तो ना मदर तो
Look at us. There we are. There we were. We'll always be right here on this beautiful morning.